Hi guys, this is the guy here. This is my first stream in over like how many, like a week or two. I was busy with school and I was building like bootleg model kits. And I just realized how bad bootleg model kits are, especially if you're building a new uh kit you haven't built before. And it's so annoying when you build kits, even if they're original. It's only when the small tiny piece falls on the floor. Oh well, I really should change this deck now because like it doesn't seem something can use. Okay, red eyes. Huh. Hmm. I don't know what to do. I haven't been streaming for like over how many, and also the fact that my laptop got wet was also a main factor. Then again, I was streaming sometimes with Kick, and streaming on Kick not that great. Mostly because why don't like streaming on Kick? It's mostly because I'm not affiliated there. And like Kick is such a smaller platform. They're trying to get fans from Twitch by getting their big streamers. But thing is, Twitch can easily get them back. It's the fans they need to try and get, or the viewers and stuff. Hmm. So school, I am okay. I passed all my subjects for learning term one. So now it's learning term two, or the second half of the semester to check if I'll pass those subjects. I have one strict teacher, one okayish teacher, two laid back ones, but one of them is half strict, at least when it comes to attendance. The other one's just so laid back, like just so laid back. I don't know what I'm learning there, which is a bit scary for me. But I really don't know what to do. I don't feel energetic. That's like the main problem I currently have. It's like I don't feel energetic. And I'm doing Duel Links over Xenoverse 2. It's mostly because it's like Duel Links I can put half effort into it and I can do okayish games. Okayish games. Unlike Xenoverse 2 where I have to put like at least majority of my attention to it. Technically I have no choice. Because the other side I can't see it, so yeah. Then again, I can also do that with Deer Days as well. And I just bought my friend's Kagro deck. I mean not Kagro deck, his Overlord deck of standard. Was it like Kagero? And then he's willing to just give me his entire Dragon Empire stuff because he's a Dark States person in general. Like he likes Dark Zone, he likes Dark States. He still has my Dark Irregular deck. Then again, I barely use it. Then again, it's like the only to upgrade you have to add actual Dark States cards like that Grade 1 card that's a triple rare. Uh, I'm talking about a different card game. Then again, Yu-Gi-Oh! I was tempted to buy 3 copies of the Red Dragon Archfiend structure deck, but the only way I can buy it's in the OCG. Since my country, even though it's an English-speaking country, is OCG because we're Asia Oceania. Ah. Which is kind of sad. There used to be an English version of the OCG here, but it stopped because like the only country that speaks English in Asia Oceania is like the Philippines. I feel sad. Hmm. Who would win in a game of cards? Like, I also been watching videos about the Digimon TCG as well. Like the most expensive Digimon TCG card was like 100, no deck. It's 150 or $160. Well, the cheapest is like 50 or 60, which is well, congrats. What 50, 60 is like 2,000 or 3,000 pesos. No, it's not. No, 50, 25. 100 pesos or 3,000 plus pesos, which is like, oh, nice. Uh, Yu-Gi-Oh versus Vanguard. Technically speaking, Yu is still within the top three. It's the weakest of the top three, but it's the most expensive within the top three, which is surprising. Like Magic the Gathering cards is actually cheaper, but then again, Magic the Gathering is overprinting, so it is becoming cheaper. Then also there's also Pokemon. Pokemon out of the big three is the cheapest, but then again, that's mostly because majority of people get into Pokemon are collectors, not actual players, which is great for the players because anytime any important card, all the low rarity version of the card is just sold for pennies on whatever the current currency is. Hmm. Uh, I feel sad. Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean Vanguard used to be the top four. Now we're not even within the top six. We're like the seventh card game because like 4 and 5 is like one Digimon, One Piece, White Swords. I think White Swords overtook us already or something. Which is kind of sad. Then again, Bushido just created too many reboots. Like we have 3 different formats because we have 2 different reboots of the game, which is like Vanguard technically finished around the 2015 or 2016 mark. Yeah, 2016. So from 2011 to 2016, that's like 5 years. Then V lasted 2016 on 2017 until 2017 until what's the other one? Until like 2020 because that's when their day started, which barely lasted 3 years. At best, barely lasted 3 years, and 2 year weakness of card games is still a thing. Now their days is now is 2023 right now, so it's gonna reach its 3 year mark soon. No, 2024 starts. It's gonna reach the 3 year mark now, which means their days might have a chance. I'm using their days instead of just overdress or whatnot because that's the online simulator. But the fact it has an online simulator now means that even if the physical game somehow dies, we still have the digital game as well. Uh, I also feel yeah. I also wish a Gundam build Metaverse. It's very very sad. The Gundam Build Metaverse. The best aspect of the Gundam Build Metaverse was seeing Meijin Kawaguchi, Sei, Reiji, and Build Divers. Don't think dislike about it. Right? It's like Gundam Info has now hidden the playlist for Build Fighters, Build Divers, Re-Rise, and the other Gundam series. The only series you can watch is like Double O and Iron Blooded Orphans, which is very annoying. Like you're on YouTube so people can watch it, and because that people just pirate those shows if they want to rewatch it. Uh, what does this card do? Hmm. Activating polymerization. Getting Curse of Dragon. Oh my gosh, did I run out of what was it? Did I run out of who's that card again? Okay, that's one. Okay, oh, because I only made it two. I made it to two now. I hope I picked the right one because if I pick the wrong one, I will get red eyes back instead of my Gaia. Oh, thank goodness I picked the right one. Then bring that back to auto. I think the computer can handle it now. Uh, so I have amazing Exia because I wanted dark matter, couldn't find dark matter, and I just checked Exia. You get two copies of the sword handle, which is great. You get two copies of the sword handle. You literally get two copies of the sword handle. So you could technically make your Exia amazing similar to dark matter. Since all the parts you need, you don't have the face though. You don't have dark matter's face, which is kind of sad. But you get the shield, which is great, which is very great. Then again, in Exia Dark Matter, you get the bottom aspect of the shield. You just need to figure a way to make a red version of the amazing Exia shield, or you just get an Exia repair shield and just change your stuff. Oh my gosh, I miss my Exia repair. Then again, it's now in a landfill somewhere, and I customized that so badly. Like it has its own cloak, and because it's a very old Gunpla. Oh my gosh, it's an old Gunpla, and they covered it in aluminum. Like there are parts that are covered with aluminum, and they didn't use like tape or anything. Now I've been using Scotch tape or whatever this white masking tape, whatever this white tape is, to fix the fake Gunpla that I have because like fake Gunpla is very hard to build with because they tend to not fit as well as original Gunpla. The only upside to fake compared to original is that they're cheaper and that's it. And you do not care if it's broken. Literally. Uh, and also the fact that some kits are not available anymore. But then again, I just double checked on HobbyLink Japan. I'm not affiliated. Tried buying it. Tried buying there. Can't because I my family doesn't have a phone number. We use cell phone numbers, man. And now I have a dead spell card in my deck. Unless I also brought it down to one. Then I'm setting two cards face down. My monster's very big. But alternative can still destroy this card or something. Oh, it's that deck. I don't know anything, huh? I'm only doing this because of one thing alone. Because I have to do 4 fights on rank. And that's it. Excuse me, I burp. My family is currently in a beach house or something to check it for my mom's friend. Well, and I was supposed to go there, but I had homework. But you know what's so sad? The day they went is the day I finished my homework. So it's like, oh man. But then again, it's like it's in the beach, and I have school on Monday, and they just left yesterday. So they're like, so if I were with them, we would have to arrive home by tomorrow night. So I would be at home on Monday. Here I can just sleep, whatever, eat whatever. I should have left the aircon on, but no. They're just doing combos. I think I'm just gonna turn it off because it's like, eh. So yeah, their beach house, enjoying the beach. I don't want to get sunburned as well. So what to talk about? Like I can talk about a lot of stuff. Like for example, the Israel and Palestine situation. It's so interesting. Even before this war came about, I was like kind of pro Palestine, but that's mostly because Israel came in. Then me and my sister got into a debate. She said Israel has always been the Israelites. They were just kicked out. Then so that land should be theirs. But then again, it's like if that was the case, then every civilization who got kicked out, like for example, the Native Americans got kicked off their land by the British colonizers that are now America. Should they kick out the current Americans for that? Like, it's just a very, very complicated topic. But the main reason why I'm not okay with Israel is mostly because it's like they got help from another country. Like, they got help. Not from just one country, not just two countries. They got help from three countries: Russia, Europe, America. They got help from those countries. Like if they got Israel back by themselves, I'll be okay, yeah, they deserve it. They did what they needed to do, but they got help from another country, so it's kind of like, eh. It's similar to a rich kid being successful, having their own successful business, but they use the money from their parents to start it up. That's for me. That's what Israel is. Especially how they treat the Palestinians. Like, so sad for the Palestinians. They get bombed. And when Hamas is doing, it's also bad, but it's like they had that coming. Like they were bombing Palestinians. Like Israel uses the "we were genocide by the Nazis." They've been playing that card since World War II, and they haven't stopped playing that card. But then again, they're slowly becoming what happened to them. Like, yeah, the story of if you either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain is very very true. Especially with Israel right now, like it's so bad. They could have tried to become together, but then it's like Israel really feared what will happen to them will happen again because it's like they had no country to back them. Uh, I thought, and also another weird thing is like, why are the Jews like the most hated people? Like, I don't get why. Like, I do not get why. They're just weird versions of Muslims. They're just like, yeah, they're just weird versions of Muslims. I don't know why they get hated so much. Like, that doesn't make sense. They're basically the same. The only difference is that the Muslims you get to have three wives, and that's it. Like, like besides the naming of the god, but then there's like a language thing. But then again, cultural hate is cultural hate. Then again, me saying I'm siding with Palestine more mostly because then it's just such a complicated topic. Uh, it would have been better if they just like divided it in half, like a straight line in half. Wherever the actual Jerusalem is, they just give that to Israel and they just cut it in half so people will be okay. But then again, Israel is like the most hated country in the Middle East. They're so hated that they're not even considered like a real country in the Middle East. Because of that, every time you go to Israel, Israel's will give you a piece of paper to show you went to Israel because they will not stamp your passport. Because if once they stamp your passport, you will not be able to go to any other country in the Middle East. At least China's kind of okay with Taiwan having their own stamp for their passports. Like, but then again, Taiwan is part of China, and they're currently having a big civil war where the People's Republic of China controls like 90%, 95% legally, 5% goes to Taiwan, and the other 5% is because Hong Kong is still not officially theirs until 2047, or is it 2046? It's 2040 something. It's 46 to 47, one of those years. Then Hong Kong will officially be part of China. Officially, like they can do whatever they want with Hong Kong at that year. But then again, the British Empire has become so weak now, so it's like they can try do more stuff with it. I'm such a political person. I should try make my own political podcast, but like I like playing video games. But then I like playing video games without talking about my political opinions. So what do I feel about the Ukraine war? The Ukraine war had it coming because of NATO keep pushing to Russia. Russia was like, I'm gonna get invaded. I'm gonna get invaded. They literally have two places to invade me now. Before it's just like one of them, like they had like one border connecting. Now they have two. I'm not even sure if it's two or three. But they're like, oh my gosh, there are too many people close to me. I will now invade or something. Ay, ay, ay. They did that with Crimea first because they need a port, and that's what they did. Uh, it's just really sad. Hmm. Excuse me. I need more red eye scars by the looks of it. Hmm. So yeah, the Ukraine war. But then again, it's like the Ukraine war was just the US's version trying to launder more money. Like they're doing it right now with Israel and the Hamas thing. Like if the US was really serious of taking down Hamas, they would literally do so. They have the manpower, they have the tech, they have the weapons, and unlike Ukraine, they officially have a legal binding contract with Israel. Like they are a legal binding contract that they are actual allies. So the United States supporting Israel is like a no-brainer. Like they're legally binding, unlike Ukraine. Ukraine's not even part of NATO. But then again, US did for make a coup. US made a coup to make Ukraine more or pro United States. So there's that. Hmm. 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 If I was a US citizen right now, I would vote to be more America first, and I wouldn't care much about Hamas or the Israel or the Ukraine situation because it's like you need to think about your country first, and like the United States' problem is very big. They should fix that up first, and their border situation as well. Like their border situation is so bad, it can't be helped. Like majority of the Americans are entitled. I shouldn't do this part-time job of flipping burgers or something or whatnot. Uh, is it Spirit Ice? Oh, it is Spirit Ice. No, Blue Ice Spirit Dragon, not Spirit Ice. Huh. For yeah, oh yeah, Gundam news. Yeah. Okay, oh yeah, I just noticed when I was building model kits, they have a lot of ball joints for the legs. I prefer the peg joint over the ball joint because pegs are easier to put in for bootlegs and real life and original model kits. Like the ball joint is like the worst joint ever. The peg joint is the better joint. Hmm. Hmm. Mirror Force. Oh man. My monsters are 2400. So it's like I can't do anything. Like just summon Red Eyes Black Dragon in defense mode and that's it. There's literally nothing I can do. In the original Yu-Gi-Oh series Season 0 movie, what it says about Red Eyes is true. Well, the Blue Eyes guarantees you victory. The Red Eyes only gives you the potential for victory. The guy's like, the stats wise on that monster. I think I might need to add an Exceed copy of the monster. Because that level, because there was a Vagabond fight where they have limit area A or level limit area A or something. Uh, exceeded Nick monsters can get over it, and I'm dead now. I can't get over the blue ice body. That's the thing. Uh, hmm. I didn't drink water. I drank iced tea for my brunch, which was instant noodles and hot dog and egg, which is so sad. I should try cooking rice so I can at least get something more delicious like corned beef. Because I have no way to cook. Like I could try cooking tocino. Since I know how to cook that, you just put in the pan, you just add water. Then you wait until the sugar stuff melts into the water. That's in the tocino. Then becomes dark brown. That's the time you know it's cooked. It's just like takes so much effort to cook that. And it's such a pain to clean because I do the dishes. Because where I live, we don't have dishwashers. I feel sad. Let's go with Pendong instead. My Pendong deck. That reminds me, there's this Gunpla group that I used to join, but it slowly became not safe for work to the point that it's all about the not safe for work part and no longer about the Gunpla part, which is so sad. Hmm. Because I need to exceed summon, and this deck's entire extra deck's made of exceed monsters. Hmm. Oh my gosh, he has this card already. Oh my gosh, every spell card. Wait, pendulum monsters are spell cards. Wait, what just happened? Opponent this. Why did my opponent surrender though? I'll lose 2,000 life points once I play my pendulum monsters as spell cards. Hmm. I'm just zip zapping, zigzagging all over the place, like which is very bad. I'm zigzagging all over the place when it comes to topics. Like I can't stick to one topic, which is why most podcasters they have someone there with them to keep them leveled. to keep them in the same topic or something. I really form. I'm still missing like the 8-3 or 8-4-25 runner. No, no, piece. Because like I'm missing a leg joint, not the leg. I'm missing the upper thigh joint for my perfect strike. Did you know if you buy fake perfect strike, you don't you don't get the OG the strike Gundam. You get the early grade strike Gundam. They should have just given us the strike Gundam revived. I would prefer that because it's like the early grade strike doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good, especially as a bootleg. Maybe if it's original, it would feel better. But like, because you can buy like for one original early grade strike and buy like two or possibly three fakes. That's the downside. Da, 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 da. And speaking of oh my gosh, I think I did an oopsie. Oh well. And also I'm watching MF Ghost, which is nice. It's kind of a slow burn. Like I'm already like chapter 200, and if you were to check on the anime, it's not. Eh. If you check the anime and check the chapters, like close to 30 chapters is like episode 5 or 6. No. Oh well, I think I might replace this because he's kind of useless now. Oh my, is that you, Bell? Oh my gosh. Okay, and I'm dead because I think this can do one more attack. Yeah, I'm dead. Hmm. Initial D, like, well, you should watch Initial D if you're into cars or into racing. Like, it's very nice. I read the manga at least for a bit. Like, I'm in chapter like 60 plus or 70 plus now. It feels like I should just watch the anime because it feels faster. And plus, you can hear the Eurobeat sound. Then again, I was reading the manga, or it was MF Goes. Uh, Sometimes anime is better than the manga because sometimes anime adds extra stuff. Oh my gosh, ran out of battery. I'm now rank 5, bronze rank 5. Okay. Like when it comes to, yeah, racing games, they're nice. I should download a racing game that I can play online. But it's like, they cost so much. Like F1 is like an EA game, so they cost way too much. iRacing is a subscription based service. And they don't have a Nintendo Switch, so. And plus, you have to pay online for Nintendo. Oh, oh, um, oh. I have enough money to pay for the two modules that I ordered because they're basically the same module with just a different add-on. Like they're both double O, the double O Gundam, not the Quanta. I don't like the Quanta design because it's asymmetrical. Like it's asymmetrical design is the thing I dislike about it. I don't know if there's a pack where you can just put a GN drive. Like you can technically create a striker pack which you give them also GN drive capabilities. That's the greatness of the striker pack, the silhouette pack, the yeah, the wizard pack system as well. They're all great. Which is why I dislike the recognition because they just copied Seed. Uh, I am 3, that's 2 there, so I don't need. Kaibasa, no need now. Wait, I have to check. Makuba. Makuba is only this trap card is left that is actually usable. Let's check. Nothing. The only useful card is Tiger and the trap card. Don't even care about those. Uh, Red Eye. This don't care. I don't care as well. I don't care as well. I don't care because it's like 3 of. That's the downside when you're an established. You don't know what thing to pick. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go with the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Do I have anything that I like here? It's just like Chimera. You remember Blue Eyes is a thing here? I think Red Eyes is it's not Red Eyes. I don't know what to do. I think I'll just keep doing PvP. Like there's like nothing to do now. Like there's no event, so just do ladder and hope for the best with my crappy decks because I don't know how to deck build for the life of me. Like every time I build a deck, I just do go auto build. Like I have no way to build a deck. I know how to play the game. I'm okay playing the game. Like I just don't know how to build a deck. Like that's why I like deck building Vanguard Zero and Vanguard in general because it's like the restraints of it is high enough. Yet the creativity is there that it's easy to build. I don't know about Dear Days. All the decks I've built for Dear Days, I just copied pasted, or I just bought a complete deck and just played with it, or I just been slowly swapping one new card my friend got me that I have to pay for. Okay, that's a 7. This is a 0. I exceed summon. I like complaining. That's the thing I like doing. And the thing is, I chose because I have like two options. I could have gone with Reborn, Strike Neor, and the Susano, or two double O Gundams. The reason I picked the two double O Gundams is quite simple. The two double O Gundams, I check a build video for the double O, and the legs are peg, not ball joints. And I check other build videos for the other kits. All of them are ball joints. Like the Susano, I think it's the only one that is a peg. I am not sure. I did the Masarao though. I did build the Masarao. That's bootleg as well, but like I just noticed the bootlegs now are of lesser quality compared to before, which makes me kind of sad. Or it's just been a while since I built a bootleg. If you're gonna buy bootleg or original, buy the original. It fits better. It's less work, and you're supporting the company to make more of it. And it tells them, oh, we can keep printing this set, which is great. Like I was thinking of buying the Assault Shroud version of the Dual Gundam instead of buying the fake version of the Blue Dual Gundam because it's like, I finished building it. The armor doesn't fit so well. The Assault Shroud is just because it has missile pods. Unlike the Blue Dual Gundam, it replaced the missile pods with something else. I attack. Oh my gosh, it's Mirror Force. Uh, and I just saw the new episode for Invincible. But yeah, what Angstrom did was kind of stupid. Spoiler alert. But if you read the comics, which I did, what Angstrom did was stupid. He should have picked a different universe. Like he should just pick a universe where there was no one there, and just transport his stuff there. Because the universe he picked has superheroes, and because they have superheroes, there, his thing was like his. Even though his is like a good guy idea, but it's like it looks like a bad guy idea. But then again, if you read the comics, you would see spoiler alert. You'd see Batman, Superman, Spider Man, or whatnot in the comics. I don't know how they're gonna implement it there in the boys. Maybe they're gonna instead of Batman, Superman, they're gonna put it like animated versions of the boy characters or something. That's like that's the only thing they can do. Like DC and Marvel will ask you to pay for a pretty penny to have their characters be in cameos. Setting the pendulum scale. My Arc V was like the best. I just feel sad people didn't like it as much. Then again, the ending of the anime is is so sad. Feels so sad. The ending of the anime. Hmm. All right, oh my gosh, I forgot to turn on the in-game music. Oh my gosh, I forgot that, and it's been close to 1 hour, and I forgot to put in the in-game music. And none of you guys even asked me if it's on. Because normally when I do the in-game music, I just turn it off for me, so it's quiet for me except for the electric fan. But I have to draw my phlegm. I'm back. Okay, if you want a kit that's like 2 in 1, it's the Verde Buster, because if you buy the Verde Buster, you have all the pieces to build the basic Buster Gundam. And I have no field, so ouch. Uh, mm. Like like the Amazing Exia, you can only build, like, if you're gonna pick Dark Matter Amazing Exia, get the Amazing Exia because you have two ways to build it. You have the full version where you have the Amazing Booster, or you can go with the 80% version, like in the anime, where because it gives you a GN drive that has the two pegos, so you can put the GN drive on any modern model kit because they have the two pegos, so you can turn any. Once you buy the Amazing Exia, you can turn any kit into a GN powered kit. Like, yeah, because like the best energy source is like the GN drives because of the Transam ability. Speaking of Transam, the Masaru and the Susano are the only units that can do Transam because they reverse engineered it. Unlike that uses the Tau drives. I was thinking of buying of the Tau Gundams because it's like because of the fact that I like the Zwei a lot because it has a big ass sword. Who doesn't like big ass swords? But then again, but then it's like you have to put so much effort. You want it to be accurate, and like you need to do some minor customizations to make sure you can pose with the fangs. Like you have to get a very good cutter, so you can cut the piece out, then figure a way to put the piece in. I don't have the skills, but I think I have the plans for it, but I don't have the skills. Like all my kits have tape except for my original kits. Like yeah, all my kits have tape. All of them. Like like my Zaku has tape, my Blaze Zaku has tape. The Blue Duel has tape. That my extra repair 2 that's fake is has tape. My Avalanche XE has tape as well. I think I should also put tape in the other shoulder as well. Setting the pendulum scale. Pendulum scale set. I'm thinking removing the level 3, even though it has a very good effect. But it basically does nothing. Maybe I should just put like a trap cord or something. I have two monsters. They're both level 6. I can exceed summon something. Oh my gosh, I can limit his synchro place because like Red Rising Dragon is a is a level 6 and this prevents level 5 monsters from using their effects. Oh my gosh, I thought it's Red Rising Dragon. Turns out it is Aero Mage. Sheesh. That's one thing I dislike about Vanguard Zero, even though it's already dead. I really wish they have like an offline version of it that you can pay for. I wish there's an offline version that you can pay for. Like what they did with Mega Man X Dive. They made an online version of it. They made it an online offline version of Mega Man X Dive. They should Vanguard Zero should have done that. They should have done that. Make an offline version you have to pay for. People would still love to do it and you can do DLC content about it. You can make money off of it. Sheesh. But oh well. Oh well, the dream is gone now. Now we only have Dare Days, which is okay as a game, but it's like a bit expensive. Yeah. I still talk about Vanguard Zero. I still talk about Vanguard Zero even though it died since last June or July. My monster's too weak. It only has 2200 attack points. I might change it because like it's weak. Even though it's a scale 7. Oh, I need to get my water so I can drink water. I'm thirsty. But it's all the way outside. That sound you're hearing is my Rubik's Cube. I have like three now. No, no, I have four. I have three regular size ones and one small one. Because it was like a 2 for 1 my mom bought. Then again, it became my go-to cube now. Because like, it's slightly faster compared to my others. Like the two cubes I bought myself. One is a thicker, less cube, which is great. Which is great. because it's stickerless. Uh, huh. I'm so thirsty. I'll just stop reading this. I'm so thirsty. I'm also hungry. Then again, the food I ate wasn't that filling. It's just instant noodles, hot dog, and egg. Uh, I really don't know what to talk about now. I already said my piece about the Ukraine, the Hamas, war stuff, and there's a possibility China might go to war. But then again, that's at 2026 or 2025. It's still too early. Talk about Vanguard Zero, Dear Days. The only thing I can say what Vanguard can improve upon for their PRs is like instead of cards that are only good, they're they're only available via PRs. They should just make it reprints of good cards that are staples. Give them alternate art or something. Because if it was like that, it would make it more enjoyable. And plus, it doesn't really hurt the secondary market because it's a new alternative art. To make it cards cheaper, so it's just so annoying that when cards is where a card you can get it via tournament thing, so people just play casually. Technically speaking, if you play casually, why buy original cards? That's the thing. But then again, some people just want to have original cards. Okay, can I survive one more onslaught? Oh my gosh, it's set cards only. Oh well. Oh well, it's set cards only. Oh my gosh, it's set cards only. I thought it's like spell and trap cards. Oh well. That's why you need to read your cards, man. Uh, I might change these two because like I don't use anything that requires level threes. And I lost. That was understandable that I lost. It's very understandable that I lost. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just using Pendong, man. Pendong. And can even change the deck to make it even better. Like, it's a generic slap deck. Slap. What? It's just a mismatch deck that I just made because like of stuff. Okay, first thing first. Requirement is it has to be pendulum and the level has to be no more. It's 6, 5, and 4. Mm, mm. It is a level 3, but requires you Dynamis. I mean, it's a scale 3. Mm. Weird, it says here, if monsters is pendulum summon, return this cards to the hand. This seems usable. It's a scale 9 and still 5. So I can finally remove this card. Mm, mm. Okay, this is the pendulum thing I will set with. Okay, let's check. Extra deck. Can I improve upon it? Eh. Well, that's as best as I could do. Wait, I can change the the rank 4 monsters though. I can change the rank 4 monsters. It's like having 3 copies of the spider seems a bit redundant. So, XYZ rank 4. Hmm. Okay, I can't think of anything. I cannot think of anything. So I'll just go and just duel rank and hope for the best with my changes. Since that card that I just added doesn't state that it needs to be a specific card, only knows it just returns back to the deck. Hmm. Huh. Oh my, it would have been better to just stick with my 3 monsters. Oh well. This is why you need to read cards, guys. This is like my third or fourth time saying that. I am do level 6. Mine was like 23 or 24. Yeah. I'm going first, it seems. Setting the pendulum scales, and they all have effects, so let's go. What's that animation? Is that fusion? Wow. My turn. I draw a card. If this just goes back to my hand. Oh, it doesn't just go back to my hand. Okay, the boost and attack also affects my opponent's side, which means I might remove this card because of that. But then it's so few, very few players actually use normal type monsters now. Excuse me. Uh, That's fusion summoning. I thought it was exceed summoning for a moment there. Um, oh my. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. My skill 2. I don't have a skill. I have no scales. I normal summon my level 4 monster because I have no skill. I don't have the other skills with me. Uh, I tribute summon for my level 5 Mandragon. Or is it Mandagon or something? And I won somehow. I wish I have a cat. Then again, I don't have money for a cat or anything like. It's like having a kid except there's no ROI out of it. Technically there is because of YouTube and TikTok and Rumble and Twitch. You just make your pet into a pet influencer or whatnot. Then that's your ROI. That's literally your ROI. Your pet becomes a pet influencer. So because of that, I wish I was slowly doing that with Coco, but she died. I just feel so sad. Coco died. Coco had the tenacity to live, but once my sister left for China, she died. Like she didn't even last a day with us. I'm shedding tears now again. Every time I think of Coco, I still cry. Don't know why. I literally do not know why. Then again, like this love song, I do not know what love is. Please show me or something. I just missed Coco. Thankfully, I've recorded videos of Coco on YouTube, and my opponent just gave up. You know, because people give up, I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong or right in my plays. That's how I'm winning because people giving up on me. This is just Pendong, man. This is literally Pendong. It's like a very crappy deck. It's just it has no spell or traps. It's full of monsters. So because of that, you're never technically going to what was it again? You're never technically gonna brick. Technically, there are cases where you brick is just when you don't have a pendulum scale. But we have plenty of low level monsters. Like we have plenty of level fours. We have like three types of level fours, and we run three of them. So out of 24 cards, 12 already are level 4s. So you have a 50% chance of having at least one in hand. Pendulum scale setting. Oh my gosh, it's the full trap card, which means if he plays it right, he will destroy this card. Oh my gosh. He will activate it. None of my monsters in the main deck can go above 25. It's those in my extra deck that have the potential to go above 25. Oh my gosh. If that's a pure trap monster deck, that card's a key piece and bye bye board. I literally have to say bye bye to my board. I have to literally say bye bye to my board. Yep. Oh no, my monster. Oh no, my monster. And hi to you to Pink Killer 1986. Now we just have top deck stuff, but every time he top decks, he gets removal as well. He gets removal as well when he top decks, unlike me. Uh, I'll just keep passing the turn because I need to refill my hand. Because this that wall of 2500 is just so big. Okay, this card will let me destroy two face down cards. Did I get the right two cards though? No, it's Mirror Force. My board is gone. Oh my. I have to pass my turn as that. The only downside of trap monsters is that if you remove them from play, I mean you banish them and they can't come back, they go directly to the graveyard if I recall. Oh. Oh well, it turns out it's different. Does he have another mirror force? I know Magic Stone there's like oh, my monster has gotten stronger now. Why didn't he activate that trap card? Sakuretsu armor? No. Wait. No. I lost to burn. I slowly died. Oh well. Uh, I lost, but Pendong can do it. Pendong will find a way. I literally need to pick that trap cards. I think only in Duel Links where you can still use trap cards. Master Duel, it's too slow. Okay, I just realized what to put. I'll put the cockroach. I'll literally put the cockroach in. I know what two cards should replace my two extra copies of the spider. I'll put the cockroach to counter the odd ice decks because I forgot they existed. I forgot they existed for a moment. No, my monster. What is this? If you control an odd ice card. Oh. I lost. A true pendulum deck versus a very well built pendulum deck. I feel sad. But then again, what can I do? I can try go meta, but then again I should add the I'll add the cockroach. Oh, Pokecatch, I can catch a Noctowl. Deck editor, I'm switching up the deck. I'm gonna, not switching up, I'm just editing the deck. I'm gonna add the cockroach. What happened to the cockroach? Okay, that's a useful card. Removing a copy of this thing. Removal. Cockroach, I know I have a copy of you. Oh, there you are. I should put favorites into you already. Yay. I have the cockroach main deck. There's literally nothing you can change that much. I literally have no way to pendulum summon. Setting the pendulum scale. Setting the pendulum scale. Okay, there. I'm not very talkative when I focus on stuff. It's because I have to focus while playing this game. Unlike in Vanguard Zero, I can just not think about it. I should try do a test compared to Dear Days because Dear Days is like Vanguard. But again, I have to think about math. I have to think about math because I have to guard, and guarding requires mathematical skills. And I can only do rank there because I already finished the story mode. The only thing left there is like downloading DLC content for cards. Hmm. I draw, my opponent just did that. So basic. Let's check my pendulum scale. Pendulum scale setting. They both have no monster, so excuse me. What does he have? Honest? No. So many hand traps. You can activate this card's skill gun to prevent battle damage. And bye bye. I'm now level 8. Oh, it's 1.5 experience, which is nice. Because thing is like there's like one time quest or something where you have to get your characters to level what level was it again? Level 30 and they'll do something. So maybe I can get my Bakura Diesel into level 30. Then I can switch to a different character. But again, I was trying to do it with Joey, but I wasn't able to do it. Then again, I don't know how to build decks. No! Yep, life missions, those type of things. My draw. Mm. You only have is number 39 Utopia. I will be able unless you have a hand trap or something, I'll be able to take all of those away. Unless this is a once per turn. It's not a once per turn. Partner affiliates who have at least one stream in the last 30 days can post stories through the new mobile app feature. Learn more in our blog. Oh, Twitch is trying to become more like YouTube, and YouTube is trying to become more like Twitch. I just need a level 5. I just need a scale 4 or lower, and I'll make a pure comeback now. My turn. Heart of the cards. Don't fail me now! Yes! I put the scale. I now have to wait. Oh yeah, just notice the perfect strike in the bootleg is always the number one thing that comes with missing pieces. Like, why? Ugh. I'm pretty close to finishing it. I just need to figure out a way. I just really dislike ball pegs. I might try to buy the revive because it feels better. Because it's based on the built strike, which I actually built, and it's nice. I'm getting close to making dinner soon. I already have 5 viewers. I want to cook dinner. I'll go check if anyone that I know is online right now. If they are, I'll raid. If not, I'll just look for someone. Not Duel Links. Not Duel Links. Not Duel Links. Not Duel Links. No one's playing Duel Links or something? Categories. Go Duel Links 44. Oh, there's only like 5 streamers. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Then wait, I can just play an ad and cook my rice. So I can just eat corned beef with rice and egg. I eat so much egg. Yeah, they don't exercise to build up the protein. Ugh. Need to build up protein, man. I need to grind. Sad, I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. I could be in the beach right now, spending time with my family. But instead, I procrastinated to the point that I didn't pass my assignment until later last night. But upside, I was able to play with my friend, our real life Vanguard. Sadly, he can't do Yu-Gi-Oh because he's not of a Yu-Gi-Oh type of guy. And plus, if he does Yu-Gi-Oh, it's gonna be English, and all my cards that are in English are not good. They're basically like code format or something. But I do have a draw lockbird or something. I have a draw card. Uh, that's in English. Okay, I'm gonna go play an ad so I can cook rice. If we have at least two viewers left after I come back, I'll continue it. I'll go do that. I'll play an ad. I'm gonna cook rice. After I do all this, then I'll start cooking rice. I wish I can stream while cooking rice or stream while building kits, but like I don't have a other cam. Can I do that? I don't even have a stand to try and make it a mobile streaming thing. Downsides. Okay, I'm gonna go play an ad and start cooking rice. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, I am back. I cooked my rice, technically still in the rice cooker. So back to grinding, and I brought myself my water jug. Hmm. Should I leave my cam on now? Since like I don't care what people see me. Thank you. It's painkiller. It was painkiller. Oh well. What manga to read while I wait? While I do this? What manga to read? I should try finish reading Initial D. Initial D had like Initial D. Oh, it was only like chapter 29. Okay. Yep, it's pretty nice to watch. Okay, my opponent only has. Okay, let's check hand. I have this thing. I have this thing. Initial D is nice, but the only downside of Initial D is that some of the stages they do reboots of the first version of the anime, which by the way you can't beat, even though the animation is a bit old. You can't beat the first version of the anime. It's just so nice. Like you're yeah, it's so nice. The first version of the anime was just really nice. I want to watch it while doing this, but then again, it's like I'm already at the manga page and whatnot, and also it's copyright if I do that. Now he can't summon any monsters or use any skill to make his monster stronger. You should go with my Pendong build, which means I am required to keep Pendong in the deck, even though it's just a scale 7 level 4 normal pendulum monster. Uh, and the manga has over 700 chapters. And also, I also heard that they're gonna make a live action version of Initial D, which would be great because the first live action is just Japanese and they don't have the Eurobeat soundtrack, which is very sad. They don't have the Eurobeat soundtrack. I wish I can play the Eurobeat soundtrack, but I can only do that in Kick because I'm not affiliated with Kick yet. I don't have any financial gains with Kick, so there's like I can do whatever with Kick. I don't know when will my delivery of my Double O Gundams will come in because I ordered two Double O Gundams. They're the same Gundam. The only difference is the add-on. Like one has the GN Sword 3 and the canisters instead of the GN drives, and that's the O Riser. And the other one is the Double O Gundam equipped with the 7 sword system. Before I bought a separate O Riser, it's with my friend Ryan. Technically, it didn't say his last name, so it's okay. I think so because like that's always been the case. The manga will always go over the anime. It's very rare cases where the anime goes further than the manga. Like the manga has 700 plus chapters. The anime has been rebooting like first stage, second stage numerous times. So it kinda decreases the niceness of it. Like repeating the first two stages again and again. Even though they're like the best stages, based on my based on my current limited appreciation for Initial D. Yeah, I'm reading Initial D because I just finished reading MF Ghost, and MF Ghost is only 200 chapters. And I think, yeah, it's only 200 chapters. And based on right, maybe by chapter 100, that's when the anime will finish or something. Because it's like it takes like two, three, or four chapters one one episode worth of it, one race to be finished, and it's like two, three episodes per race. There's like a six or seven stage though. I recollect. I'm gonna go check the internet. Initial D. Initial D has an anime. MF Ghost. First stage has 26 episodes. Second stage has 13. Exit stage has 2 episodes. Dragong, this is the thing that makes it pendong. Setting this in defense mode. Pass my turn. Okay, then after that is third stage. It's a movie, by the way. It's a movie. 105, meaning they have to cut some stuff again. Initial D battle stage, 45 minutes. Fourth stage, 24 episodes. Initial D battle stage 2, 78 minutes. It's another OVA. Then initial D extra stage, another OVA, 55 minutes. Then the fifth stage is 14 episodes, and the final stage is 4 episodes, and there's 2 films. The film is New Initial D, and it's like 3 films in total. And there's a Initial D the movie, which is live action made in Hong Kong or something, or at least the majority of people there are Hong Kong who played. But sad, I feel like they don't have the Eurobeat soundtrack, which is very, very signature for Initial D. The one thing I'm gonna say, Duel Links is better than Master Duel because we have cool ass animations. That animation is very nice. They could easily port that to Master Duel. They could easily port the animations of Duel Links to Master Duel, but they chose not to do that for no good reason why. Konami owns both of those games, right? They're both free to play. And they're both on Steam. I have a Steam account for Duel Links. And it was supposed to be this account, but sadly, you have to make the Steam account first, then your mobile account. Because I tried, now I'm stuck with my Steam account for like Steam. So annoying for me. I need to draw a level 4 monster. Oh, I got a level 4. It's free to play, but still the animation. Even when Duel Links first came out, they had animations. They could easily port the animations of Duel Links to Master Duel. But anyways, oh my gosh, all my much will be switched to face down defense position. Oh well. Anyways, at least they didn't do the dumb thing with Rush Duel with Cross Duel. Like Cross Duel barely had any players. Then the moment Master Duel came out, it killed Cross Duel. Thankfully, Rush Duel is part of Duel Links. They should just like bring back Cross Duel, but they put it as a different format for Duel Links. That's what they should do instead. Like they keep the mechanics of monsters being able to attack and stuff, but you just make the cards the same as Duel Links and stuff like. But then again, it's gonna put more strain in the currency because they're gonna all make it gems, which is nice. Because it's like if they have two different currencies, it's just gonna be annoying. At least if all of them is the same currency, all of them when you do their grinding, they'll give you the same currency. So it's better for you in the long run. Because you can just like do the rush duel events and don't put any effort in rush duel. So you can maximize your Duel Link speed duel format account. Speed duel format stuff. Or you can do speed duel format stuff, maximize rush duel stuff. Or you can be like me, you don't focus on either and just be happy. Yeah, I don't focus on anything, I'm just happy. Uh, Initial D. Yeah, I think for sure if you're gonna read stuff, go for the manga. And my opponent disconnected. Why did my opponent surrendered? Are people watching me right now? Like, there's like how many people are watching me right now? There's like two people. Used to be six, down to five, four. Then it's now two now. There's only two people left. Then again, people are eating out or they're just getting off work, so they're just traveling home right now. Hmm. Sometimes I do YouTube. I tried doing YouTube because I was lazy to turn on my computer. But you know what ended up happening? The because there used to be an app called Omnis so I can stream on my phone, but I can't stream on my phone on YouTube if I want to play games. If I want to stream on my phone, I could stream it on my phone, yes, but it will only be like a chatting stream and that's it. I'll just be chatting my problems or whatnot, just talking random stuff with no gameplay footage. With no gameplay footage, but I stream majority of my stuff on Twitch. Then I just what was it? Then I just post the VODs on YouTube. But if you want to, which site is better for streaming? If you want to be found, go on Twitch. You go on Twitch because you stream based on category first and foremost. So if a person likes your category, you're already good to go. They'll just pick you because you're like by yourself. And sometimes when the reason why people like going to streamers instead of just watching a video or VOD is because you can interact with them. And if it's like a small streamer like me, you can just like say hi a guy or hi insert streamer's name, then the streamer will reply to you. And like you're the only person there majority of the case, or you're the only person who is talking with you. Okay. Yes, you can stream on both platforms or something or whatnot, but the thing is I do not know how to do that or something. And plus it's like I could try doing that, but I want to read. At the same time, like I have to ask like W Slasher or some other people who cross stream how they do it for free, or I can just watch a what was it again? YouTube video about how to multi-stream or whatnot. But it's like just focus on one platform at a time. I could stream on YouTube, which would be nice, but it's like, eh, yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But it's like, I might have to download another app or something for that. But I'm okay as is already. That's the thing. I'm already okay as is. And plus, it's like, if I do that and I say something that, but then again, this will be put on YouTube in the end, so it's gonna be like, what's the point? Because I like talking about political stuff from the starting. Then again, it's like, then again, when I stream, I don't announce when I stream. That's the thing. I just when I stream, I just stream when I feel like it. You could try streaming both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But thing is, Twitch has better latencies. Like like it says only a couple of seconds, like single digits. While on YouTube it's like close to 5 seconds at minimum the latency. Sometimes a minute. But that's the last time I went on YouTube stream, and the streamer like replied to me. The reason why they can have both chats in once because they have a bot to pretend to be the other people from the other chat or something and vice versa. But thing is, I don't want to put so much effort in streaming. Streaming supposed to just be fun, laid back. I basically just play my games and talk about nonsense, and I'd be happy. I need a level 4 right now. I did not get a level 4, so I have to switch this in defense mode and hope for the best. Hmm. Pendulum summon a level 4. Hmm. I have to just stall for time so I can summon something better. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Bye. Oh my gosh, my board's gonna go away. Okay, I'm dead here. Like, Super Heavy Samurai still has it. Uh, I have a Super Heavy Samurai that can do links. Like I have cards in Duel Links that I don't even know what I have. That's how much I don't pay attention to Duel Links, even though it's like the only game I play now. Besides like Dear Days. I have a Master Duel account. I don't play with it though. Hmm. I really don't know what to do. Like the only thing I can do like in Duel Links is just do rank. Yeah, that's one thing I can do with Duel Links. Like I cannot make a deck profile video because like I don't have the complete deck. And sometimes I don't even know what deck to build. And plus, when you build a deck, you want to build a deck for ladder. It's not just some fun deck. If you want fun deck, you don't need to really think about it. Hmm. Uh, then again, I'm only at chapter 4. I'm only in the 4Ds right now in the initial D. So, and it's 700 plus chapters. I'll just read initial D when I stream. Then again, I could be reading my homework. Not homework, my. What was it again? I could be reading my. Oh my gosh, it's due on the 11th. I think it's the professor hasn't given us. It's gonna be so annoying. Yep, it can be over 1 minute, and you actually get to play in that 1 minute. Unlike Master Duel, like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of your opponent just playing solitaire, and they then it passes to you. Then you have to battle through all over their negates unless they break hard. Yeah, that's awful, and that's really awful. Like the 5 to 10 minute solitaire thing, like 5 to 10 minutes. And by the way, that's the minimum amount. I only have level 6 monsters. Wait, I can just change my type to drag to fiend type. Do I have it here? Please tell me I didn't remove it. Please tell me I didn't remove that card. I removed that pesky card, so I am now dead. I am now dead. Because there's this the rank 6 card that I used to have in this deck, which goes you can detach one material and immediately all other monsters can't like attack it or something. No, can't battle it because it becomes an ally justice catastor for card types. Oh my. Oh well, I should have picked one of those other cards. Oh well, now I know. When I lose, I'll be able to at least change the extra deck again because I just realized what card I need to change. Mm. Yeah, that's true. Technically speaking, the price to compete depends on your willingness to be a new player, because like in most cases you can just pick the recent boxes and you can just be meta relevant already as a new player. There are ways to be meta relevant as a new player. But yeah, like competing stuff, like the gem prices gets too high. It gets too high sometimes. Especially the older the format is. This is like 6 years now. Duel Links came around 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. I am not sure when Duel Links came, but the only thing I know is that it's at least 6 years old right now. It's 6 years old, so that means the format's 6 years old already. So some cards are part of old sets, and suddenly new support comes to support those old cards, which that gets annoying. Like Blackluster Soldier, it's one of those decks that was just fun to play with, but because of the skills of Duel Links, it became very meta. It became very meta. So because you have to find the old Blackluster Soldier card, it gets annoying a bit. Which is weird because I have a copy of Blackluster Soldier. Okay, what can I synchro summon? I need exceed summon. I have nothing. I should accept my death. I should accept my death. Right there. I should accept it. Like I should accept my loss here because it's like, what can I do? But unlike other players, I won't just concede. At least let my opponent have their fun. At least I'll have, especially because I have nothing better to do. Like I have nothing to do after this. After this game, I'll just change my deck. I'll just like swap one card for another card, because I have a duplicate of the same card based on their effects. On differences, one deals burn damage, the other is only specific for level 5 or higher monsters. uh, but then again, depending on the country, you can easily, depending on the currency you put in for your thing, you can do better for Duel Links for the money wise. Then again, then again, then again, this is an online game, so it's like anytime you put money into the game, you're risking your money, because like when Duel Links dies, because it's an online game, it has a chance of dying. Let's be real. There's a chance of it dying. You automatically are risking. Okay. This card and this card basically have the same effect. This card is once I replace turn when opponent's much is 2700, 2800. The effect is you can detachment card negate the effect if you do. When monster effects activate, your opponent's side of the field, you can detach one X from this card, blah blah blah, negate it. Right. Okay. Okay. You can, when a monster effect is activated on the field, you can negate the effect if you do. Okay, what does this card do? Once per turn during the play, you can detach the level 5 effect on your opponent. Negate the effects of that opponent's face monster. Turn of turn. Okay. This card gives 5 points of damage, but it only negates the effect once. This one negates the card effect for the entire turn. But then again, I don't know which one is better. Wait. They're both SR, so So they're both SR, so okay. Do I have a skill that's actually usable for pendongs? I have nothing. Maybe a life point skill would be useful for pendong. There's one is called pen for pendulum, dong for the dragon, which I have here. That's the name. Duel Links versus Vanguard Zero. Vanguard Zero ended, but that's mostly because it lacked content. Like with speed through the content of Vanguard. Yeah. Ways to make Duel Links more free to play. You can add a crafting system. Like we already have the materials for crafting. We already have the trap attribute, the spell attribute, the rarity attribute, the attributes themselves. We have all of the requirements to make it have a crafting system. We technically do have a crafting system. It's called the trader. You just add more cards there. Oh my gosh. This is what I dislike about about dueling. It's like sometimes you have to pick one at a time. The other times you can pick all at the same time, which gets really annoying. It gets really annoying sometimes. That sometimes you it's one at a time. Sometimes it's you pick it all at once. He did nothing when I attacked last time. He'll do nothing again. The opponent conceded. I have school now, which is not that great. But other people like going to school is great, but like to me, not that great. Like all my classmates, I'm not that close with any of my classmates. That's the thing. Then again, the only thing we talk about is like school related stuff because I'm not very social. I am not very social. I like talking about politics because it's so interesting and stuff. Like I could talk about Filipino politics, but it's mostly related because it's related to the global event. Because like the Philippines is very close to possibly sparking World War III because of the fact that we are near the South China West Philippine Sea, and China might want to invade Taiwan. I think the Republic of China should just give up. They only control 5%, and if they somehow win that civil war, they didn't win because of themselves. They won because of the United States. What is it? It's either MST. It's either MST or Cosmic Cyclone. Please pick my scale 7. Please pick my scale 7. No! He picked my higher scale. I mean, my lower scale. So I have to normal summon the old fashioned way. Because this is a scale 7 as well. And my opponent has 8 cards, so he's not playing Exodia. Because the Grandpa's version of Exodia, he can only do it without an extra deck, which it gets a bit annoying. And I'm dead now. Okay, I am so hungry. I think by now my rice is cooked. I'm gonna go do another ad break. If my rice is cooked, I will be cooking my dinner. If my rice isn't cooked, I'll come back. Let's go check. Let's go check if my rice is cooked or not. I think by now it's cooked. I'll go check if my rice is cooked now. And the verdict is my rice is cooked. I have to physically go. There's like no one who's playing Duel Links that I know. I'll just do a short follow. Korean, English. Okay, this guy has like 5 viewers. And he's English. He's English and French better than nothing. Then raid. Uh and yeah, thank you. Yes. Thank you and bye bye guys. Hopefully the guy likes it or it's not ending their stream already.